Ni hao. How are you all? Good? Can everybody hear me at the back? Yeah? Awesome. Okay. All right. So my presentation today is about my company, the company that I founded called Isabella Queen. We are actually based in London, the greatest city on earth, but I might be a little bit biased. Our motto is style, elegance, and sophistication. Okay, so it's a brand of high-end handbags, which you probably saw walking in from outside, that is made from leather and gold. They are handcrafted by expert handbag artisans in London, the city. Okay, so you may recognize a person on the screen. That's me. I am the founder of the company, but also I am the designer of the bags. My name is Isabella, and this is a little bit about my background. So I began by doing nothing to do with bags. I went to medical school, actually, and then I decided it wasn't for me. So I completed my studies in biochemistry with business, and then I went on to do a master's in international project management, which I'm very grateful for because I think that it really set me up for a background in business. So I'm able to run projects like that, which helps because I'm also creative. But I think a lot of the time, some creative people may not, have the skills themselves also to do the business side, whereas I've been able to do both. Then I went on to have a career in project management, did some professional exams, and then my frustration at never being able to find a handbag that I liked led me to the London College of Fashion, where I studied leather accessories design, and 3 years later, here I am. So, a bit about the brand. Isabella Queen is a British-based brand offering luxury Italian leather accessories handcrafted in London. I think that should give you everything you need to know in a summary, but I'm going to go on and talk a little bit about what we do and how we do it. So the bags are designed and manufactured in Great Britain, and we love things that are made in Britain. I think there is definitely a market out there for, things made in Britain. Very passionate about British-made products, and now, the trend in the luxury market is coming back to the UK, and there is an increased space in the market for that. Okay, so a bit about the brand history. The business was officially registered last year, actually. There was a lot of research and development going on beforehand, and then we had the launch at Pure London Spring-Summer 2016 exhibition this year in August. We came with a finished product, and then we began trading literally a couple of months ago, and it's been absolutely fantastic because the preparation that was 3 years worth before the launch has meant that it's been a hard start, and very, very pleased because already we have international stockists on board, and one of which actually is a luxury department store in China. So that's really good news for us, and we are trading B2B, so wholesale to stockists, and we're also trading B2C e-retail to our customers, and that's because currently we don't have any British-based stockists, and so that's a means by which they can get their hands on the bags also, and that's been really successful. The business is entirely privately funded, and aside from my own personal investment, it's almost £60,000 invested to date, and we've got 2 minority shareholders, and to add that to my own personal investment as the business founder and owner, we've been able to do so much with that. It's been really, really great, and in partnership with a really great accounting company and Santander Bank, we've been able to well manage the finances to make sure that it goes as far as possible. So a bit about the brand style. The collections are clean, classic, and structured. Okay, you would have seen them walking in from outside, but if you didn't get a chance to, they're just in the foyer through to the other room, and we'll be around for the refreshment session if you want to ask any questions or go and have a little peek at the bags yourself. We brought 4 with us today. The Spring-Summer 2016 collection, some of which are out there, is our first collection, and now we're already working towards the Autumn-Winter collection, and we'll be going to trade fairs in February for that. And we launched with 4 styles. They actually have names. So this one is called Olivia, and this is Sophia, and that's Millie, and that's Bella. it's been absolutely amazing because we were named one to watch by Pure London. Just to give you context, they chose in different categories, 60 across all the categories, and in the emerging brands there were 10, and we were named one of their one to watch, which was really great. And then on top of that, we're now gaining traction with publications, magazines. So a bit about how we're positioned, okay? A lot of market research has gone into this. We sit as a brand in what's known as the aspirational luxury bracket, meaning that for those of you, probably mostly women, who know anything about luxury bags, we don't sit with the likes of Celine because they're considered as absolute luxury, but we're in aspirational luxury, and that means that the general working woman on a nice enough salary is able to afford the bags without it being something that's absolutely out of reach. So we're well researched to understand what our brand positioning is in the market, and we've been able to have that confirmed by the stockists and the clients who seen and understand the quality of the bags and are willing to pay that much for it. The global industry of women's handbag is currently sized at 70 billion pounds, and also the annual growth rate from the period 2009 to 2014 and continuing is 2.7%. And on the premise that there are no companies with a dominant market share in this industry, which is hard to believe, but it's very true, the projected sales forecasts for us are actually very conservative. These are probably a lot more conservative than other businesses that have followed our growth pattern, but we figure it's better to start that way and aim higher. So a bit about the future. Based on the other companies like us, so we've done work to baseline our numbers, our projections on other companies like us that have gone on to grow and become internationally recognized aspirational luxury handbag brands. This is what the future looks like for us. So a lot of work leading up to then an exponential state of growth. What's next for us? So there's a lot going on. We've got more product PR coverage in fashion accessories publications and relevant media sources, a chosen PR company and their popularity to establish more credibility and increase awareness of our products. A little bit about, actually, that's not on the presentation. Our IP is protected. We are trademarked in the UK, and now we're in the process of being trademarked in China. So as we grow geographically with our stockists and partners, we'll be trademarking in other parts of the world. So currently, that's good to know that we're IP protected. And another thing to note, very, very important, seems like a minor detail, but it's very important. The people who make the bags, they are globally known for their artisan handcraft skills. And we also have industry mentors. We're now recognized amongst incredible peers that we look up to as the next big thing. Using that and the manufacturer that we work with, using the partnerships that we have with them, we're able to leverage that and get the word out about our brand. And then we've also got strategically placed adverts as part of our marketing campaign. And then last but definitely not least, because these are the most important things, we're sampling the autumn and winter 2016 collection. We've got the photo shoot lined up for February, and then a whole rack of trade fairs in January for the photo shoot, and then the trade fairs in February. Why should you be a part of the story by investing? It's the opportunity to grow your own network. There are other two minor shareholders that are involved, and we're also now in discussions with another potential investor. So it's for you to be able to grow your own network, meet other investors, contribute to job growth, because as we grow out the company, we'll be obviously employing staff and so on. An opportunity to pay it forward, I guess, is a very English or American statement, but for people who are SME founders, it's a long road to getting to this point, and no entrepreneur has ever succeeded without a little help along the way. So in investing, that's what you can contribute to. And obviously the returns. So there has been incredibly positive feedback about the company, and just to give you an idea, the statistics out there say that when it comes to aspirational luxury fashion handbag brands, they don't get stockists for 3 seasons. So that's a year and a half. Nothing happens, and then they land stockists and go forward. We've broken that trend, and in the first season we've got stockists. So it's going really, well and from strength to strength, and that's what you can expect to contribute to, and the returns will be for you. So if you're interested, we've got outside the bags, next to the bags, we've got what we call postcards in the industry. It's actually not a postcard, it's just a picture with the website on it, and there are also some of my business cards on the tables. I do have to apologize because I have an event in London that I must attend. So after the refreshment session, I will be leaving, but I will leave the postcards, and we've also brought along some free cotton bags, which can be yours, and I'll also leave some business cards, and if you would love to get in touch, I'd be really happy to speak to you. You can follow our progress. For those of you who are into hashtags, it's just our name, pretty simple. We have a Twitter, a Pinterest, a LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. We're pretty much everywhere. We even have a YouTube. If you just go to YouTube and tap it in, you'll find it. And there are currently 2 videos on there, and we'll be uploading another 2 in the next month. And you can email me, Isabella@isabellaqueen.co.uk.